Alright, so in this video, we're going to cover two things. I decided to do two videos in one. So it's going to be paid advertising and social media advertising in one video. So stay tuned and let's get started. Just a few things really quickly. My name is Eric. I'm a full-time entrepreneur and online marketer. I've been doing it since 2013, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another valuable video. I do daily videos to help you be successful as an online marketer and an entrepreneur so you can live the dream and do and live life the way you are meant to live. So let's jump in my computer. Let's get started. Computer screen, and the first type of advertising I want to show you is social media traffic, more specifically with influencers. Influencers are people that have a large and active following that will advertise or recommend your product or service to their loyal following. So it's very, very effective. It's a type of like word of mouth of advertising, and it can be very, very effective because if they follow them and they are loyal to the influencer, and if they recommend something, they trust them, so they will go to your page, either purchase or follow you, and you could consistently advertise your product or service to them because you have been recommended from their loyal customers or loyal following. So I'll show you exactly how to sign up and how it works. It's very, very easy. I'll go ahead and play the video because they explain it to the T.
Welcome to iFluence.com. iFluence is an easy way to have your brand and product promoted by influent Instagram users. It is also a great way to be paid for promoting brands and products. Let's take a look on how it works. It's very simple. Meet Max. Max just launched his new t-shirt brand, and he wants everybody to know and talk about it. But he doesn't know what to do to make his new brand popular. Here comes iFluence. Max can create a campaign to have his brand promoted by influent Instagram users who have 5,000 or more followers. Max will simply have to set his campaign criteria, such as budget, gender, age, or location of the promoting influencers. He can also upload images that could be used by the influencer. Once Max is done creating his campaign, it will be viewed by selected influencers. Lisa is a very popular influencer on Instagram. She has 100,000 followers. While browsing available campaigns on iFluence, Lisa decided to select Max's campaign. She has 2 days to post a picture promoting Max's t-shirt brand on her Instagram account. As soon as she posts the picture, people from all over the world will know about Max's new t-shirt brand, and Max is happy. After the promotion validation period of 7 days, Lisa will get paid through PayPal for her Instagram post. So what are you waiting for? Sign up and find out for yourself.
So there you go. Very easy to sign up and get traffic within 48 hours, probably even 24 hours. I haven't used iFluence, but I have used the other ones that I'm going to show you. And within an hour, 2 hours, I'm already getting traffic from other influencers. So that's that one. And then there's also Shoutcart. This is one of the ones that I've used before. Very, very effective. And it's fairly cheap, to be honest with you. So that's another one. Then you have Izea. Izea is okay, so the first two that I showed you, iFluence and then Shoutcart, they're mainly for Instagram. And then Izea is more of an agency, and they will advertise your product or service through multiple platforms. So it could be Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, it could be YouTube, it could be pretty much anything as far as social media goes. So what you have to do is that you would have to write to them and kind of give them a budget, answer a few questions, and they will give you a customized quote to match your obviously your budget and what you're looking for the ultimate return on investment. Then we also have Scrunch. Scrunch is the same thing with influencers, but it's mainly geared towards Twitter. So same thing, just with Twitter there. That could be very effective as well. And then you also have your other social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and LinkedIn that you could sign up with them and do paid advertising with them as well. That's just sponsored ads. But I find more effective to advertise with an influencer because these are people that have a large following, that trust them, and they pretty much recommend your product or service, which is much more effective than just kind of cold advertising to them, if you will. All right, so this is another one, Social Licks. It's the same thing with influencers as well.
Then there is the traffic source. Now this type of traffic is with email. It's called solo ads. Pretty much what it is that there are people that have a large email list, just like the influencers, but not on social media. This is through email listing. So you get you get your message, you set it all up. You could also do A, B, and C testing. So you could test the message and also test the subject line to see what works better for you, and they will send it out to their email list. And as far as pricing goes, you pay per click. So let's say you get 100, let's say you buy 100 clicks to go to your website. So what they'll do is that they will continue to send your email out until they get 100 clicks or 100 people that go to your website. So they continue sending out emails until you get your 100 clicks or the amount of purchase emails. So there's that one, and then there's also Udemy. I'm sure you heard of that one. They're probably the bigger one out of the two. Same thing, solo ads, but this is more geared towards like business opportunity, online marketing, etc. niche. So same thing, you buy 100 clicks, they'll continue to send out the emails until you receive the 100 clicks, and sometimes they'll overcompensate you as well in regards to the clicks. So be careful with these as well, because some lists are better than others. So you just don't want to put your eggs all in one basket. You definitely want to test, maybe do a $50 here, $100 here, and see which one works. And if it works well, then you could do a little higher campaign. And go on from there. Then this one, Archamax, this is the same thing as well. You could go to their advertising section, and these people, it's a little more expensive, reason being because they have a huge list, and I found it to be more effective or get more return on my investment with Archamax compared to Udemy and the other ones. And so I would say start off with Udemy or the traffic source first, because it is cheaper, and find out what works for you, and then come to Archamax and then send out your solo ads there. Solo ads are generally good to grow your own email list. So I usually send my clicks to my squeeze page, therefore I could grow my email list as well and continue to advertise for them and kind of put my online business on autopilot, because I put them into my autoresponder and it automatically sends the emails to my email list automatically for me, which is a beautiful thing. So I will talk about that as well, how to put your online business on autopilot. Now the other way of getting traffic and high quality traffic is through display networks. Display networks are pretty much a network or a group of websites that gets a lot of traffic automatically or through paid advertising, however they do it. But what they'll do is that they'll put your ad on mainly blogs. So they'll put it on blogs like, let's say, Forbes magazine or NASDAQ or Wayfair, and any of those type of huge websites that they will put your ad on there, and you pay either cost per view of your ad, which is pennies on the dollar, or cost per click. So each time someone clicks on your ad to go to your website, you pay a few cents for it, or even $1. Just depends on your niche and the pricing as far as that goes. So you have Rent Content. You also have Taboola. Taboola is another great source to get your advertising out there. They will put it on major websites as well, like NBC News, CBS News, etc. So it's very, very effective on that one as well. As long as you do the targeting correctly, you could get cheap and highly targeted traffic with this as well. The next one with the display network is Outbrain. Outbrain is the same exact thing. They'll put it on CNN and all the major networks, if you will, like People Magazine and Time Magazine, and they'll post your banner ad or your link onto their website, and you pay either cost per view or to cost per click to go to your website. So the pricing all varies. It just depends on exactly how the website, of course, and how granular you want to target your audience as well. Now the next one I want to show you is CPA Network. I recommend for you to do all the testing first and see exactly what works for you and what gives you the highest return on investment, because for the CPA, if you don't do it right, you could lose money. So what it means is that it's a cost per action. So for instance, if you want to grow your email list, you could pay other people, which are called affiliates, to generate email leads for you. So let's say you want to pay them $2 per email, and what they'll do is that they'll go out there to the internet and they'll do anything that they can, and they'll advertise it, and they'll send you email leads for you, and then you just pay them for each email that they provide for you. So you definitely want to know your numbers and know exactly what works for you, so you could do something like that. It just doesn't work for only emails. It could be for anything, for leads, for form fill out. It could be per sale, per visit. I mean, whatever you want to do, whatever you're looking for your campaign, they will. You would only have to pay per action, per whatever your goal is for that campaign. So this one's a good one. And then also there's Peerfly, which is another CPA network where you could submit your website and your product and service and whatever you're looking for, and other affiliates, they will pick it up and they will send you whatever you're looking for, email leads, sales, whatever you want. So it's kind of like an automatic thing for you, an automatic campaign. So this is why I recommend you to do a lot of testing. Make sure to see what really works for you. That way you know how much an email is worth, or a sale, or whatever you're trying to do for your advertising campaign. And then also, we can't forget about search traffic, which is with the search engines like Google Ads, with Bing, Yahoo, Yandex, Axe.com, DuckDuckGo. You could definitely go in and go to these search engines and set up ad campaigns with them. I'm pretty sure you're very familiar with these. You really want to do a lot of testing with these as well, because you could also lose a lot of money if you don't do it correctly. So you definitely want to target as specific as you can with these search engine ads as well. Now, a little bonus that I want to show you guys as well is a little kind of like spying on your competition. So one is BuzzSumo. BuzzSumo, you could pretty much put any like in keyword, and you see what is buzzing on the internet. Like for instance, I put Nike, and there's breaking news that Michael Jordan resigns from the board at Nike, takes Air Jordans with him, and then you can see the backlinks, the shares, etc., and you could kind of see what's working for them and why they are ranked and how they are so popular. So you kind of see what they're doing, so they could be on the top search engines and get so much publicity, if you will. And one other thing that I love is SimilarWeb. SimilarWeb is awesome. Like I'll do Nike again. Do Nike.com, and this will show you vital information from any website, and you could put in any website of your competitor and see exactly what they're doing, especially somebody big like Nike that they spend millions of dollars on advertising. You could see what works for them and kind of mimic exactly what they're doing instead of trying to reinvent the wheel. So I'll show you this. You can see their global rank, country rank, category rank. You can see the total visits from the last month compared, traffic share. You can see monthly visits again, average duration, page visits, bounce rate, visits over time, by country. You can see their channels overview, direct, email, referrals, social, organic search, page search, display ads, top referring websites, top referring categories, by search, top searches. I mean, as you can see everything. Very, very granular information. So you could spy on your competitor and see exactly what they're doing for them to be successful. So that's very, very cool. Another thing too that I wanted to say, and this is another little tad bonus as well, that you could get super cheap advertising, is a company called AdRoll. AdRoll pretty much gives you a pixel to put on your website. So when someone goes to your website and that pixel pretty much gets stuck on their computer, and then when they are going to other websites, your ad will automatically be shown to them over and over and over until they click on your website if you set it up that way. So it's pretty much following them all over the internet, and they will pretty much follow them and continue to slam them with your advertising, if you will. And it's super cheap. It's cheaper than cost per click from what I have found anywhere else. So this is with retargeting. Retargeting is very, very vital, especially for people have already visited your website. So they were kind of interested because obviously they clicked the link or they clicked your advertising to go to your website, learn a little more, and they didn't purchase or anything. So if you show them over and over and over, maybe you could get them on the second or third try. Usually a lot of professionals and studies have shown that if you show someone about your advertising or anything about 6 to 7 times, then they will actually take some type of action, like purchase or fill out a form or something like that. And that's what you want. You want leads and you want sales. So so it's very, very vital, very important. So I highly recommend AdRoll when you're getting started with your advertising, so you could get super cheap traffic to your site.
So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Hope you got a lot of value. If you did, give it thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I would like to connect with you. And also, sometimes our community has good advices and techniques that could help us all. So so make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And be on the lookout for the next video so we can get started and be successful and live the life of our dreams.